peace, and power, and welcome back to KTsAlchmy. I am Nina, Katie's granddaughter, and I am here tonight to talk to you once again about Forex. And so, what I want to talk about this evening is just being grateful to be able to provide solutions to my family and friends. A lot of us do a lot of what is called trauma bonding, and that is being able to talk about all of the things we've been through, all of the trauma that we've experienced, but not necessarily having solutions. And so the same thing goes for financial trauma. Financial trauma is a result of either not having enough or not being able to manage what you have. And so you go through your life with a constant mindset of being afraid to invest. And we see this a lot in our communities. A lot of people have heard about Forex and have convinced themselves, even though they don't know anyone that has at least stuck it out for a year, they've convinced themselves that it's a scam. And so, with that being said, tonight we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. And so, again, I'm grateful for being able to provide solutions to people that are attainable and can be achieved over time. Okay? Forex is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not something where you're going to be rich your first couple of trades. Now, you might have luck, but that's just not how it works, right? And in that, with Forex, it usually takes a trader 3 to 5 years to become a successful trader. And that's with discipline and loss management. Those are two important things. You can't be out here just putting your all into the market, okay? How people become wealthy using Forex is by compounding, little by little. Did you know if you save a quarter per day for a whole year, that ends up in some grands? And so with Forex, can you imagine it being more than a quarter? You getting this on individual trades and you are compounding. And every day, little by little, you're attaining wealth. And that's just how it works. Again, it's not a get rich quick scheme. Only 3% of the world trades. And so the question should be, why are you just now finding out about it? But not just that, why aren't you trading? Aren't you tired of going to work every day, dedicating 8 to 10 hours to people and things that don't resonate with you? Just going into these places, you got that annoying coworker that you don't want to talk to, and you have to be cordial because you're at someone's place of business. Aren't you tired? So I just want to get into how I fired my boss. I got into Forex under my mentor, who was Amina L. And she explained a little about Forex. I got on the academy. I completed my classes. And then I went to the conference in Houston, which was the Tailgate Conference. And that was a little over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. Time flies, right? And so we went out to that conference, and just being in the vicinity of all those wealthy people, I knew that this was something that I was going to stick out. And so now I've been with I Am Academy and trading Forex for a little over a year. Within that year, I have reached a level of success satisfactory to me. And so now I can confidently share the information because I'm still hanging in there. A lot of you have heard about Forex and you've heard it from people that won't even stay in the business a full 90 days, at least yet a year. Okay? It's been over a year for me. And so I can tell you this is not a scam. I don't care what you heard. It takes work and persistence. Okay? You can make this work for you. On average, it takes a trader 3 to 5 years to become a successful trader. And so I want you to keep that in mind. We go to these colleges and universities for years and years, and there's not one complaint. Not one complaint. At least with Forex, you don't have any loans, no interest being charged on loans. Ask me how I know. I'm still paying back student loans that are over 25 years old. It's like a nightmare that does not quit collecting, okay? And so I wish I would have known about Forex before taking those loans. But it all plays into my purpose, so it's okay. Now it's up to me to stay consistent so that I can pay those loans off and so that I can move forward. And so I came back from the tailgate. I gave myself another 30 days working. I was doing private contract work. I've always been an independent business owner. And so the contract I was in, it was becoming overwhelming. It was in the middle of all the chaos that has been created by them. And so every call had turned into a depressing call. So I gave myself 30 days and I fired my boss. You can do the same thing. There is two ways to succeed in this opportunity. One would be to learn how to trade. That's something you can always have with you and you can teach generations. This is how you create generational wealth. This is how you attain your freedom. Aren't you tired of working for somebody else? They sell you the American dream and they say, oh, and you can retire when you hit 60 something. Don't you want to live your life right now? I made up in my mind I did not want to wait until I was 60 something to live my life, right? That's too long. I don't have patience for that, okay? And so this opportunity cleared things up for me. Also, it's attainable. Even if you have to take your classes, take your trades, and still go clock in, at least you're getting the experience it takes to become a successful trader. Practice makes perfect. Now, I'm pretty sure, like I said, you've heard the good, the bad, in and out from about Forex from people who haven't even given it a fair chance. And so, for those of you who don't know what Forex is, I want to go ahead and explain that to you. Forex is abbreviation for the foreign exchange market. And it changed my life. Forex can change your life. I've been telling people since I started, once a bunch of faces get catch on to this, they're going to start changing the rules. And mark my words, they did. They just announced any side business that you have that's making over $600. Now they want to see so that they can tax. You trying to get away and they still trying to tax you, right? And I'm going to go ahead and take this brief second to plug my class. Um, Y'all check out my link tree. I have a sovereignty class that is teaching you how not to be still paying into those systems that you'll never get a return legally. A lot of the stuff that they're deducting out of your income is voluntary. Voluntary. Okay? The IRS is not a governmental agency. And so in my course, I teach you how to get out of all of those contracts that you were coerced into. But anyway, back to the Forex. And so the foreign exchange market, on average, the foreign exchange market is commonly known as the Forex market. And it is the largest financial market in the world. Okay? The Forex market has a daily trading volume of currently $6.6 trillion. Can you say trillion? Bet you didn't know that much money was circulating. All they let you see is them printing out all this extra money. But what about the money in the world's financial market that is circulating on a day-to-day basis? Don't you want some? And so, like I said, currently circulating $6.6 trillion. And I'm going to give you an example and then I'll give you the definition. And so it's just like if you visit Canada, you have your US dollars. And when you go to Canada, they're going to give you in Canadian dollars how much your US dollar is currently worth. It could be more, it could be less, just depends. If it is more, then you in Canada balling. You get what I'm saying? You on a round trip, you coming back home. Depending on the rate that the US dollar is worth on your way home, you would trade in your Canadian dollar and get US dollars. It could be more, it could be less. And that's how the foreign exchange market works. It's just on your phone. You can make money from your bed, okay? You don't even have to get up and wash your face. You can put in your trades before you go to sleep. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Don't sleep. You have all day to work, 8 hours for somebody else, but you can make your own money in less than 5 minutes. It's the 5 minutes for me, okay? And so, you trade a currency. It goes the value of a currency. We use the Canadian dollar as an example and US dollar. It's always relative to another currency. So one pair relative to another is known as a currency pair. So the Canadian dollar versus the US dollar, that's a currency pair. Once paired together, the two create a value known as the exchange rate. You as a trader will trade in exchange rates as they fluctuate. They're constantly going up now. And so that's how we make our money. We buy and sell. This is not financial advice. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Trading is risky. You should never be trading anything you can't afford to lose. And again, you have to have discipline. A saying that we have in Forex is patience pays. The people complaining or saying it's a scam and it don't work are people who had no discipline and went out there trying to trade their mortgage and lost it all. It takes years to learn this market. And those that slip through the cracks that get it in a short period of time, they have a lot of discipline. And so every case is different. Do you have enough discipline? And so how the trades work, you as a trader can buy or sell a currency pair, gaining or losing based on the difference of the exchange rate when you open and close the trades. And so if you buy in, it was over $1, and then it went into a sale and that's under $1, of course you've lost a little money. But if you are in a sale, it's at a higher price, it's over $1, and then it drops down, you gain. And let me say that again. Let me say it again. You buy in and it's over $1 and it sells. It comes down and that's under $1. If you enter for a sale, then you made a profit. Same thing with buying. If you buy in at a low price and then it gains momentum and now it's at a higher price, you make profit because now it's at a higher price. Another common phrase that we use in Forex: sell high and buy low. Okay. All right. So another thing I want to show you all today is the web analyzer. And what the web analyzer is, give me one moment. I'm going to get it on the screen. This is an add-on. This is the web analyzer. This is an add-on at the Academy, about $22, $23 a month in addition to your subscription or your tuition. This is a wealth club. In order to make money, you got to spend money, right? And so I added this on to my tuition or my subscription to help me find profitable trades in the market. And so this is an add-on that has over 80% accuracy. And it also is one of the most used add-ons on the whole platform because of the accuracy. And so what you would do, just like I told you earlier, you want to go over here and you're looking at the newest trades. This one is only 4 minutes old. Those are 5-minute trades. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. All right, so you would take this. You can click on the pair. It's going to pull the pair up. It's showing you that at 1.60, 157, 160, 157, 160, 157. Right there, the blue line is showing you that that was going to go for a sale. And as you can see, it sold. It's down here now at 160, 100. It went from 160, 157 to 160, 100. And so you would have been in profit if you would have taken that trade. And this add-on or this web analyzer, you can go anywhere from 5-minute trades all the way up to daily. If you don't want to be in the market that much, just want to take 1 or 2 trades, it even gives you daily trades. And some of those might take a couple of days to play out, but it's the accuracy for me. And so, again, this is over 80% accurate. And this is just one of the tools that I use. There are several, but this is the tool that I use when I'm trading. And so, for all of you that have been asking me, is trading about math? It is not. Trading is about price. All of you that know how to count your coins, you can trade. This is not about math. You don't have to have a math degree. You don't have a degree in accounting. Honestly, I just realized what pips were and how a pip pertains to me. I was just counting my coin, and I've been trading a minute now. So you don't have to know everything to trade. This platform provides the tools necessary. And then on top of that, it's a wealth club. We're not just talking about trading all the time. There are several free master classes available to you to get your 7 streams of income going, including the academy also having a way for you to get your academy for free by just sharing what it is that we do on the academy. This is why we share. We if we can trauma bond on all of the problems that go on in the world, we can for sure bond over solutions. And that's all I got for y'all tonight. I just want to get in here and share this with you all. And I'm gonna go and get out of here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night whenever you find this. Peace and power. And I'm out.